Hey, beautiful Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Today we're going to be looking into the cards, what important messages you may need to know for the month of July, what will be the energies playing out, okay? Now this may or may not resonate for you, Capricorn, as this is a general reading. Please do take what does and just leave out what doesn't. As for cross-watchers, keep in mind that roles here may be vice versa. Please take the messages, how they resonate for you, and your given situation. Thank you so much for all your support, and without any further delay, let's begin. What do we have for my beautiful Capricorns for the month of July, please? What can they expect in the month of July? All right, Capricorn, starting with the High Priestess. This is a card of spirituality, psychic energy, and intuition. Then we have the Hermit. So it's either you're going to be the one who's going to give wisdom, or the theme of the Hermit here is guidance and mentorship. We have the Five of Swords. Wow. So it seems like there's a severing of a connection here, severing of a situation, using that sort of discernment to sort of cut what is no longer serving you. There's a lot of definition to the Five of Swords, but we have the Hermit and the High Priestess, which tells me that in the month of July, you're going to be given some counsel or wisdom, either by your guides, through meditation, through introspection. As you're turning inward, you're going to find enlightenment that whatever this was with Five of Swords that you're walking away from or cutting away from your life, this has been something that's been disrupting your flow, your peace, your balance, and essentially the Hermit is turning inward to avoid the noise, okay? What I'm picking up here is that you're relying on your own guidance, or somebody may be giving you this guidance as well. Somebody you look up to, could be a very spiritual person, okay? Like I said, this is a card of spirituality, perhaps a mentor, a healer. Let's see, we have the Two of Pentacles. I'm wondering here, Capricorn, if some of you may be exiting a situation in silence. The Hermit does show ghosting energy, or just really going in a solitude, incognito mode. And High Priestess here means that you're being cautioned to keep some sensitive information to yourself for now. It is the energy of hush hush, don't tell others yet. And that's because there may be some unseen forces at play. And it's like you're being cautioned to keep this sensitive information for now. So what I'm picking up is whatever this noise or noisy situation seemingly is, you're stepping away, going inward, embracing solitude. And I'm wondering here if it's because trying to talk to this person, this group, or whatever the situation is for you can be painful, or it can really bring out a very unlikely response from them. Okay, I'm not really liking the Five of Swords energy, because sometimes I associate this card as somehow disruptive behavior, destructive behavior that somebody is very much capable of doing. All right. Let's see, Two of Pentacles on the other hand. Some of you may be experiencing a state of imbalance for a while now. And you've been trying to adapt, you've been trying to cope, but it's like it's gotten to a point where this cannot go on the same way that it did, okay? And the balance card here, Two of Pentacles, means that you tried to adapt to this situation, to go with the flow, but clearly with Five of Swords, it's like it's costing you more, Capricorn. If this is a relationship or a person, it may not necessarily be romantic. You know, it could be a family or a friendship, to which I feel like you're walking away here. I do want to say that if you are walking away from this sense of toxic situation, or at the very least, if this is a non-stop argument, drama playing out, somebody may have been quite selfish towards you, or they were not very much understanding of you. It feels like you're not getting the same respect, Capricorn. It may feel like somebody disrespected you outright. Let's see what this is all about, okay? So we have the Sun of Cups. This is water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So what did I say about keeping some things to yourself? And High Priestess with Sun of Cups. I'm getting the energy of you wanting to get away from all of this, okay? You want to give your emotions a break, your heart a break, to clear the energy. I'm also seeing keeping this to yourself. You're not going to be outwardly expressive. It's like you're done talking, Capricorn. Action is what's needed here. Some of you have made up your mind, is also what I'm picking up. All right, so we have the Mother of Swords. And I'm wondering here, Capricorn, what I said earlier was you tried to adapt. This may be a very difficult person to deal with, to work with, or to live with for some of you. Maybe a strong feminine energy. Could be somebody older, or it could also be male or female. Might be a boss for some of you. Okay, because the Queen of Swords is giving me the energy of being in command. I'm somebody that can strike you as quite strict, although, okay, Queen of Swords, oftentimes I love the Queen of Swords energy when she's on the light aspect because she's very perceptive. She has a way of really looking at things clearly, right? She is somebody that can read people very well. But on a shadow aspect, I feel like somebody may have been cruel or malicious here, Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And this may mean that somebody feels slighted, Capricorn. And Queen of Swords, if she's being slighted, she will smite anyone with her sword if it so pleases her, okay? Can be quite narrow-minded. So going back to what I'm saying here, that maybe somebody wasn't understanding you, or there was a behavior of pettiness or malice. Somebody may be holding grudges. And it's like, this has been a person or a situation where they don't forget what happened decades ago. And I'm wondering here if you tried to repair the connection here. You tried to stay as long as you could, but it was this month of July. I just feel like you want to take a step back, or you just want to go on a path of solitude here, not having to deal with this noise anymore. And I'm wondering if you're going to ghost this person, Capricorn. You know, ghosting may not be the most ideal approach. Of course, the end goal should be adult conversation, but I'm getting if somebody can respond and become spiteful, or take this the wrong way, I would understand why you have to go in silence here. Incognito mode, okay? Let's see. Five of Cups. So I do want to say that if you are planning on ghosting someone on July, or just ending things, severing ties, Mother of Swords here, right? There's no two ways about it. This can mean a double-edged sword as well. Like, on one hand, you can use that sword to finally cut yourself out of a very difficult situation that you are in with someone. It's been a struggle. But then on the other hand, it's like, you know, the consequences of this, how they're going to respond, or what's going to be the outcome of this. And the Five of Cups, it could be that this person or this group, okay, or work environment, whatever the case may be, they may be behaving in a very erratic way. One moment they're mad, they're upset, they're lashing out, and then the next they could be feeling this intense feelings of regret or loss, feeling bad about you, leaving, or cutting communication, cutting the connection. Take this however resonates. Because I see that with the Five of Cups, it's like there's going to be this feeling of regret, okay? Capricorn, on your end, I'm wondering here if some of you may feel a little bit guilty for leaving it the way that you did. If this is what you've been struggling with, perhaps you were the one indeed, or you will be the one indeed to disappear in silence, go incognito, like I said, because you know how their behavior is, most likely how they're going to respond. And I'm feeling here if some of you may be struggling with getting over some kind of guilt. To which I want to say here to just feel what you need to feel, Capricorn. Because I feel like you're also grieving the ending of this, the severing of ties. It could be that on this person's perspective, Capricorn, somebody could be saying, wow, it's just so easy for you to do that, to cut communication, or to disappear, no longer communicate. But what they're not seeing is that you're also grieving. Because if there's a tie that is being severed here, both parties, right? Both parties bear the pain. There's just different ways of expressing or different ways of coping, different ways of healing. All right, so if you're a cross watcher watching this for a significant Capricorn, and it could be that the roles are vice versa. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn who, if you're about to take a step back from this connection, they could be wondering, Capricorns could be wondering, how easy was it for you to just cut communication like that? And I'm getting that there's regret. Capricorn could be regretting here. All right? Or they could be wondering, why did you leave? I do want to say that this period of separation or isolation, you know, could pave the way for personal healing individually, put everything in perspective. Somebody may be having a change of heart here, Capricorn. So if you're the one who's leaving, or you made up your mind, right? Even if you're going through some feelings of sadness and guilt, leaving this the way that you had to leave it, I do want to say that could be this person may try to win you back, or they could be asking for forgiveness, because that's the Five of Cups here. Finally releasing suppressed feelings, and it's like a need for forgiveness. There's a need for forgiveness here. Somebody could be saying in the month of July, like this could be even be seen as a major conflict of some sort, where somebody impulsively said something like along the lines of, I don't need this, or let's break up, let's separate. You know, I could just easily find something new or find someone new. Take this however resonates, and they instantly will be regretting this, Capricorn, with Five of Cups, because the truth is, you're not someone that can easily be forgotten. Okay, if this is somebody like at work, and let's say you're wrapping things up at work, you're done. Some of you may be sending like a 2 weeks notice, or maybe not even send, okay? I may not know your specific situation, but something tells me the manner of how this ended could be quite messy. And that's because somebody left you with no choice, Capricorn. Because if it was easy leaving, it would not have turned this way, or will be turning out this way. But I do want to say that somebody may still try to contact you. And I'm wondering here if this is because there might be a few of my Capricorns here where this person indeed can be regretting, you know, I wish I could take what I said back. And they're experiencing an inner conflict, because there's one side of them who's angry and upset. Why did you do this? This is so unfair, this and that. But on one hand, it's like they want you to come back. So I'm wondering if there may be a tendency to have the last word as well with Five of Swords, because some of you are walking away from something or someone who you feel like they're not going to make it easy, Capricorn. And now I see why your method here is to just go incognito, because you know they're not going to make it easy for you to transition, to move on, or they're not going to make this easy. And just now I'm wondering if this could be somebody spiteful indeed. Like if you leave, they're going to become somewhat bitter. They're going to hold this against you, hold the grudge against you, Capricorn. But then you could be wondering, why are you still then reaching out? I don't understand. So you just have to be careful, because this may be a tricky card or tricky energy, where on one hand they want you back, but on the other hand, it's like they're holding grudge, Capricorn. And human emotions can sometimes be very tricky as well. And the High Priestess is saying there's a flux in this situation. So just keep listening to what your intuition is saying. It may be that some of you are bearing the feeling of guilt here, because you see them feeling devastated, or if they've been asking for forgiveness, this and that. But I'm wondering if as soon as you give this person a chance, that this can happen. You know, this is what you get for leaving, this and that. It feels like somebody, this could be all ego-based, okay? Because they want to seem like they're right about something. So I'm wondering if this is about proving some kind of point, Capricorn. Somebody may be wanting to prove a point here. All right, so take this message however resonates for you. But I do want to say like you're ready to spread your wings. Some of you are ready for this sense of new beginning. Some of you just want to get back in your own balance, okay? Because whatever this was playing out for some time, Capricorn, it may have been affecting you. Staying put in this connection, in this work environment, take this however resonates. You may have felt very, very isolated. You may have felt very, very lonely in the company of this person or of this people, Or this could be a work situation where it takes so much. It's been taxing. It's been taking so much of your time, energy. And it's like month of July is about restoring the balance. Finally, I'm out of this, and I feel a lot better. That quick, that instantly, right? Two of Pentacles, from a period of being isolated, being so withdrawn. And the butterfly here is animal totem of new good things coming towards the month of July. This may be new connections, new events that are exciting, Capricorn. Possibly new partnerships as well, bonds, okay? New friendships. For some of you, it's going to take a while for you to adapt to the newness of your situation, because what you has recently come out from has been the Five of Swords, right? And so it takes a while to feel like yourself again, okay? And just now I'm feeling the energy of having more freedom and being able to breathe, okay? And just now the Fool card is at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're free. There's a feeling of being liberated. And your heart is open to the path where universe leads you next, okay? So the guilt could also be stemming from, am I making a mistake here? Am I just being impulsive? So some of you could be feeling guilty like this. Am I just being impulsive leaving this? And perhaps this could be like a sudden decision on your part. What I want to say, your Capricorn, I'm wondering if you stayed a long time, tried to adapt, tried to get along with this person, deal with them, deal with the issues here. But then there's going to be an impulsive, real moment where somebody pushed your button and you said, that's it. This is the final straw that broke the camel's back, okay? This is the final nail in the coffin, if you will. And I'm out with the Fool card. But as you are at the precipice, 1 foot out the door, a lot of you need to get over these feelings of guilt or second guessing yourself. Because if you really look at things on a bird's eye view here, and I'm seeing that with Mother of Swords, rationally, logically, some of you will be realizing month of July that you made the right choice after all. Because you're going to be landing on your feet. Whatever this means for you, could be universe is going to have your back and you will have instantly a new opportunity opening up after leaving a work situation. Some of you could be just healing overall, healing your mind, body, and spirit after going through so much here. Bottom of the deck is the Sun of Swords. So what did I say about quick decision? Feeling as though, wow, I'm finally taking action, no time to think. And then right after that comes with this feeling of second guessing. So what I want to say, Capricorn, is that if you make a decision, decide wholeheartedly, right? It's a double-edged sword. It's like knowing the consequences, knowing what you are leaving behind, and realizing that this is really the decision, the path for me. Because if I stay, this is potentially going to get worse, or I may never have the strength again to leave that, if that makes sense. Don't be intimidated by the unknown. And the Knight of Swords is the energy of being headstrong, right? Not giving in to intimidation tactics by someone. Although Knight of Swords is known to rush into something. Swift action, right? I do want to say that as soon as you walk away from this, Capricorn, I do want to say that month of July is going to surprise you. And this is the beautiful thing about life. It has its balance. As soon as you think that things are uncertain, confusing, or scary, leaving something behind, it's going to bring room or make room for new things to manifest. I'm getting here if it's a new person as well, new connection, a romantic form of connection, maybe with an air sign. Or look, if this is somebody that's always been by your side, it could be the person that's going to give you advice as well. For those who are been in a long-term relationship, and this may be a group or a work situation that you're leaving behind. Somebody here is standing by you and fighting for you here, Capricorn, or telling you everything is going to be okay, that you shouldn't accept this kind of treatment from someone or from a group of people. So you're not alone, okay? Even if you think that you're all alone doing this decision, it's a major decision, I get it, it can be quite scary. But guilt can make you feel captive. That's why it's important for any issue to seek some kind of counsel and connect with people that you love. And don't be too hard on yourself because you deserve to be happy. So I feel like that's the theme of July. You deserve to be happy, Capricorn. You deserve this. You deserve what's coming for you. All the good things, okay? Especially balance back. Because I feel like this really tipped the scale for you, for some of you. Really took a lot, okay? It has its benefits. It has its benefits, okay, if this is work. But then again, it's like you're compromising too much just to stay here. And if you weigh your decision, right? If you weigh the decision, it's like it's not worth it anymore. And this could be the final nail in the coffin. It's just not worth going through this again, okay? So I'm not going to stay here for this. So now I'm going to go to the animal oracle cards, and this just flew out actually. Wow, we have the earthworm. And the earthworm here with the downward triangle with the line in the middle is the alchemical symbol for earth. In this deck, the earthworm is the beginner, okay? Begin again. You may feel like you have to start all over again with something new or someone new. But the beauty of the earthworm is that you're not starting off as completely with nothing. It means you have already the skill, you already have the talent, you have the experience. And so no matter what path you choose to go forward, moving forward from here, you are going to be able to land on your feet. The thing with the earthworm, though, the struggle with the earthworm is not having confidence in oneself. Like, look at all the colors inside this earthworm, and just the body language of the earthworm gives me the energy of not having that confidence. But if it only believes in itself, right? So energetically, what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is to be confident in everything that you do, because you have it. You're gifted, you're talented, you deserve love if this applies in relationship. Perhaps somebody just made you feel like you should second guess your decisions, or I don't know, they did something here to make you feel as though you can't make it. If that is the case, then detach your energy completely. Don't stay in a situation where somebody makes you feel so small and powerless and like they don't respect your ideas. Some of you could be leaving because somebody is not respecting you or respecting your ideas. And the Five of Swords is that energy, okay? What else do we have for Capricorn here? Clarify the Five of Swords, please, for Capricorn. We have the Nightingale. Wow. So what did it say about feeling ecstatic, feeling excited, feeling like you're on top of the world? I did say that you're connecting with an air sign, and the triangle here upright with the line in the middle is the chemical symbol for air. So I did say finally you can breathe, okay? And look at the Nightingale. You feel like happiness and bliss is being restored right after leaving this. And some of you may be feeling on a high as well, like finally I'm out of this. I did feel some guilt in the beginning, but then it's an unexplainable feeling of relief, okay? Like the Nightingale. We have the froggy or the frog. The downward triangle is a chemical symbol for water. So what did I say about starting to flow again? And something that has been previously blocked is starting to flow better. I don't know if this has to do with your health for some of you. Slowly you're getting your mojo back, Capricorn, for lack of better term. You feel happier, you feel lighter. There's acceptance here. There's a sense of getting rid of the toxicity as well, because to me the frog can be, detoxifying any toxins in its body. I'm getting some of you maybe going on a healing journey with a hermit, cleansing, detox. It could be your health, or it could be energetically, like spring cleaning, Capricorn. What else do we have for the sign of Capricorn here? Fire ant. I've been getting this for some of the signs as well, right? And the fire ant, sometimes, it may feel as though it's pressure. Pressure is coming from different areas or different places. It could be that there was a pressure to stay because, like I said, there's this fear of the unknown. Will I get a better opportunity? Is there somebody better? There's that kind of pressure. But then increase the faith is what the cards are saying, right? Increase your faith. The fire ant, this can indicate this heated environment as well. Too toxic, too much happening, too much pressure as well. And one can only take too much, okay? You know what they say, if you don't bend to a situation, you will break. And I see a breakthrough here, but it may feel like a breakdown in the beginning, but then it's going to lead to a breakthrough. All right. So that is what I'm picking up for your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. I know that this may not resonate for all. I'm getting very specific messages, but thank you for watching. I'm sending you all love and light, and namaste.